My package! Oh, yeah! Yeah! I gotta make it! I gotta make it!
It was funny. Oh,
You're ruining this for me! I'm so sorry. This came with all sorts of goodies. Huge shout out to the guy that made this happen. I'm _ cool. Really huge shout out to you, dude. You've been super nice. The guy gave me an insanely good price on these shocks, shipped it out for free overnight, threw in a bunch of extra stuff that he did not have. This is above and beyond, man. Thank you so much for doing this. So guys, here are the shocks. Now, they are not the newest of shocks, but these are gonna do a great job, and they have they're adjustable. They're gonna do a wonderful job at picking up the rear end of the bike. So our first order of business is getting the bike up and off the ground. Well, at least on the back end, so we can get some more space in between here. Back tire's off the ground now. And the weight's on the middle here. It's not going anywhere. I do the shake test every time I do it, just in case. So a quick couple of things before you even attempt to take off your shocks. A Torx security bit. It's T-O-R-X. And it's like a star bit, but it's got this little dot in the center. Now, some people cut that out. I think that's really stupid. Just buy the tool. It's like $5. The bottom, regular. Top, not so much. So make sure you get that bit before you start, because you're going to get here, have the shocks, be excited, and then boom. The tools we're going to be using to change out the shocks in the Yamaha Bolt are going to be a 17mm socket, Torx security bit. So it's got the hole in the center, it's the star bit, and it's a T40. That's the size that you'll need to hold this guy. Of course, you're going to need a ratchet. I'm going to be using an extension so I don't ding up my exhaust. And then to put them back on, you're going to need to use Loctite, because I wouldn't want my suspension rattling loose, and I'm sure you wouldn't either. So those are going to be the tools you need. Really simple. It's not a huge job. You can definitely do this yourself. You guys ever show up to a place or have a friend come over and then you just happen to match them? Well,
I've been looking swaggy. I guess you do too. I didn't even know you were recording.
Well, I am recording. Okay, so I have this side unbolted, but I realized that the tire is going to drop and hit the floor as soon as I take the other side off. So I'm going to put a piece of wood underneath there that I'll end up removing when I put on the other ones. Alrighty, so I put the block of wood down there, so now the tire isn't going to move in. Yep, that came right off. I'm going to set that aside. I actually wish I had a mono shock on this. Look how clean that looks. I like the look of being able to see the shocks on the side, but you know, a change-up is always nice, so I'm sure they make monoshock kits for this, but that's unnecessary. Okay, and this one should pop right off. There we go. Cool. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how much taller they're actually going to be. So that's lined up. We're gonna get about 2 inches more, but they're looking a little bit taller, which that fender gap, boy, it's about to look good. Thanks to my lovely assistant, I was able to get the bike up where it needs to be. It's gonna drop about a ½ an inch to get the shocks on, so I'm gonna have to bring up the tire about a ½ an inch. But this is pretty much how it's gonna look. So it's gonna be ridiculous. Let's fit the shocks up, and I'm probably gonna take off that belt guard, this one right here, because it's at a weird angle. That belt guard right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this guard right now because I have a good feeling it's going to get in my way. And to remove this guard, you're just gonna need a, what is this? A 5mm Allen key. Wow, this stuff comes off way too easy. Cool. And look how slack the belt is. There we go. Boom. Wow. That looks so sick. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about the chrome, but I actually think I like it. The fact that I can put my entire arm underneath this is amazing. Just a little tiny bit. There we go, that should be fine. I just don't want the shocks undoing themselves on me. What's that? Look at, I can see you through here. Oh, it is. All right, so what's next is I have to, gotta address this. This is a tad bit too much slack. We're gonna go reference my tire change video for the torque specs on this. Yeah, and we'll be back, so give me 1 sec. Okay guys, so after a quick meeting with previous Aaron, it's gonna be all inclusive. Here we go. I found out that the axle nut needs to be tightened down to 100 and... Actually, you know what? Just go watch that previous video. I'm not gonna tell you. The belt just needs to be within this thing right here. It's got a couple of notches, or a few notches. It needs to be within this space. You need to visibly be able to see it in that space. So if you can see it anywhere within that space, you're okay. Remember that when you drop the weight onto the bike, it's going to go, you know, it's going to get tighter, so compensate for that. Who is calling me? Alrighty guys, so we kind of skipped ahead. It's all aligned. The belt is nice and slack when it's sitting down, but when I put my butt on it, perfectly tight.
Alright, now I'm ready.
She's ready. Here we go. That's it. Dude, I could not be more happy with this. It feels like a huge dirt bike.
I'm gonna need some eye protection for this.
It works.
Thanks,
dude.
That thing splattered straight dirt at me.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay, it's fun.
That basically wraps up this episode. Make sure you like and subscribe. There's going to be 2 links that are about to pop up. Just click one of them, you know. We're at 300 subscribers right now. So when you're watching this, maybe we'll have more. Hopefully we'll have more. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm Aaron. This is Sturdy Productions. Goodbye.